Hello YouTube people, it is Rage Monkey here again, and we are back on Terraria. Now, I have something that may be a bit more interesting than the usual conversation starter questions that I have. Maybe not, depending on what your stance is. Maybe you're really fond of them. But, to get away from that, I'm going to be talking about... these last couple days, I've been watching a lot of this... frame spike. Sorry about that. But I've been watching a lot of this channel called The Game Theorist. If you haven't heard of him, you should go check him out. He's pretty, it's a really good series, or channel, because he'll take a video game topic, he'll do a bunch of research on it, and have theories. Like, one of the ones that got me into the topic I'm going to be talking about is, the one with, it was the one about Smite characters being overly graphic in terms of nudity. Which, by the way, he totally disproved. But it's like the topic of like parents and adults and the media, and I'm sure you've heard this from like a million other YouTubers, but how the media is always quick to yell at video games for corrupting the minds of our youth and stuff like that. But it's in, like, with one that's always coming up, like Call of Duty, it's making kids too violent, they need to stop making Call of Duty. It's an M-rated game for a reason. If you don't think little Timmy from down the street can handle it, you don't have to buy it for him. He's like 6, he's not old enough, or no, not 6, but he's like 8, he's not old enough to go buy it, so the person that's fueling his addiction is you. So, that's pretty cool. So you have no reason to get mad at video games and video gamers for making people violent, because they didn't buy your kid's video game, they didn't tell him go play this video game, they also sure as heck didn't tell your kid to go do some violent action or get really moody or anything. No, they just made a video game, put it on the stores for sale. That's all they did. The consumers is the fault. They're the ones at fault. Like in Grand Theft Auto, if a mother got all disgruntled about her kid playing because there were hookers and nudity or partial nudity, I'm not too up to date with that. I only played like a little bit of it when I rented it because I'm lame. But if a mother would get like all upset because I don't want my kid playing something that foul, I don't want him to be exposed to that kind of nudity, don't buy him the game, lady. It's only your fault. You have no one else to blame. You don't have to go out and buy him the game, because even if he has enough money to go buy a $60 brand new copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, he's not old enough to. So unless there's some shady GameStop thing going on where a kid can go in and buy whatever game he wants, as long as he makes sure to tip the clerk, you're the one at fault, or whoever bought the game is at fault, not the one, not the player of the video game. They're perfectly fine in this whole thing. Ooh, this glow effect's better. Alright, sweet. Okay. Sorry if that was a bit heavier of a subject, but we might still continue on it depending on how I feel, but I'm just bringing up my conversation starters just in case. Alright, but in the Game Theorist theory about Smite, some of the deities, the goddesses, I mean, I'm not going to deny it, they were kind of revealing. Some of them weren't dressed to modern day standards, would approve of in society. But he did a lot of research. Like one of them, I forget what, if you watch his video, it'll be the first one. It's a Hindu god. She's blue. I forgot what her name was, sorry about that. But if you really are interested, you seriously just watch his video, or all of them. I've been watching a lot of them. They're really good. She wears very little in the videos. And then people got mad that the game was over showing too much, and that's not how they are supposed to be portrayed, and that it was offensive to their culture and stuff. But he did research about the god or the goddess, and like in her lore and stuff, and in her like the tales of her, that's how she was dressed. In Smite, she was actually dressed probably more, or at least more frequently. She was always dressed in Smite, as opposed to in the lore. Lots of times she didn't have like any top. She had at least some top in Smite. I'm not saying it was the best top, but it was a top nonetheless. Oh my gosh, worm. But it's just all stupid. It's like, if it offends you and it gets your knickers up in a twist, that's kind of a weird word. Oh, that means use a potion. But if it gets y'all bothered, don't play the game. No one is making you go and play this game. No one's telling you to go onto Smite, download their game, or well, go to the Smite website, download the Smite game, and play it. You don't have to. If it bothers you, don't play it. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean that's not how other people like it. And that sounds kind of piggish because it's about like partial nudity, but it goes for other things. If you don't like it and it doesn't fit to your standards, go do something else. No one's making you play it. You don't have to ruin it for other people. You can just go do something else. Do everybody a favor and just leave everyone alone. Alright. Well, that's pretty much all I have to say on the topic. It's a bit much, sorry. But now we have everybody's favorite conversation starters. Alright. Oh shoot, I have to find where we left off. Pooh. Recall potions. I hate them. Just because I never use them. Oh sweet. Like at least for the longest, in my single player world, my normal single player world, very quickly I found a magic mirror, which was really useful. Oh, sweet, merchant. Took him long enough. I don't even really like the merchant. The only thing I use him for is to sell things. Like, he doesn't have anything particularly useful to me. Especially the later you get in the game. And he's also just kind of a brat. Like, he'll say stupid stuff. Like, one of the things he says is, I hope some scrawny kid's not the only thing standing between the Eye of Cthulhu and us. I was like, wow, thanks. You know, even though I just killed Cthulhu's eye. But no, thanks. Glad you had that opinion, buddy. Danke so much, Frederick the Merchant. Oh. Also, here's... Oh, I hate those little bushes. Here's this area. This video, I'm recording it Thursday. Today is Thursday, the something of August. And I'm also recording. I'm gonna record PokeMMO, just because there's not a large number of people in my house. There's only my sister and I, and my father, but they're all pretty quiet because they're cool. So I just like to record a couple videos and upload them throughout the day. I'm not going to record the Minecraft thing today, though, because personally it's not one of my favorite, it's the least favorite series I do out of the two I regularly post. Like, I don't know, like, I like Minecraft, just, I feel a little burnt on it. Like, it's fun, but I don't feel like playing it. Like, single player especially, it's not one of my favorite. Oh my gosh, no, just trap me, that's not cool. Single player can get kind of boring for me in terms of Minecraft. Like if it was a multiplayer server, or I was playing with some friends, sure. I'd do stuff, but just me alone, not really. Not too keen, and especially since I have to record. But if you guys like it, tell me. By all means, I'll continue doing it. I'll just record it tomorrow and upload. And I'm dead. No, I'm not. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I was gonna leave the game like a loser, but the second I paused it, I died. So whatever. Gives me a chance to figure out where we're doing in the questions. Do I have a childhood nickname? Not really. When I was younger, like just a wee little tyke, little baby goal, not a baby, like toddler. Yeah, see, I hope a scrawny kid like you is the only thing standing between us and Cthulhu's eye. Shut up, Frederick. You wouldn't do any better. You do a lot worse, to be honest. So shut up. Did I have a childhood nickname when I was younger? When I was just wee little thing, itty bitty tiny kid. I was my family and close family friends. I'm gonna turn that into die. Wait, no, I think I need something special, so never mind. And close family friends, they would call me Little Man Red because I'd get very upset at things and my face would just get all red, and they thought it was the cutest thing ever, so they called me Little Man Red. And I did not like the name, and I didn't for the longest time. I still wouldn't be too keen on people calling me Little Man Red, but I've grown to not really care. So, kind of embarrassing nickname, but it's one of those things where it's embarrassing at the time, but you grow to not mind it. Right, next question. What is one question God might ask you? Why don't you believe in me? Well, present me with some solid evidence, and I will. Alright. Seriously, why are there all these religious questions? And two, why are they all so spread out? Like, you'll just, like, there was a group earlier, and I read those. Now, like 10 questions later, boom, more religious questions. You don't get it. Well, there's only about 2 minutes left in the video, so I can fill like a minute of that and then intro out, but I've wanted a logboard for the past month or more, and shoot, how long ago was it we ordered it? Why don't I only have 3 glow sticks? I thought I had more, whatever. The first day of the month, I think, was like 6 days ago. We ordered, yeah, it was the first Friday of the month. We ordered it, and I was super pumped. And it's supposed to be delivered today, but I don't know when. So I've been kind of like on edge all morning and the afternoon, because I'm like, I don't want to miss it. When is it going to be here? And it's like, leave in the comments if you have any stories of that and what it was for, because I'd like to interact with you guys. And if, oh yeah, I do have more. And if that's the way I get you guys to talk to me, then god darn it, that's the way I get you guys to talk to me. Because none of you leave comments, and it makes me sad, because I enjoy your guys' presence. You guys are pretty cool. Right, here's what we're nearing the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked any part of this at all, any teeny tiny little part, anything, leave a like. I would gladly appreciate a like, and any support. Subscribe if you haven't. Any comments, questions, or suggestions you have, please, you're more than free. Why 2 in a row? You're more than free to leave. I encourage it. I want to hear from you guys. I want to interact with you guys. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.